Hi, I'm Robb Jacobs, founder of Rivertown Communications. We started Rivertown in 1991 when technology-based training looked very different. We'd been producing training videos, but they were passive. Press play, watch, and hope the message stuck. From the beginning, we wanted to do more than just tell people what to do. We wanted to immerse them in the learning. That led us from traditional training videos to what we called interactive video, computer-controlled, video-enhanced training that put the learner in charge. One of our early milestones was producing 3M's first interactive training program with computer-controlled video delivered on a Pioneer laserdisc. What follows here is a story of how Rivertown has grown alongside the training industry and the innovations that we've helped bring to life.
Today, the internet is all around us. We take it for granted. It's become the most powerful tool in the world for conveying information. But in 1990, few of us even knew what the internet was. Back then, video was one of the most powerful training tools available. And Rivertown Communications was producing training videos for organizations like Anderson Windows, Land O'Lakes, 3M, and the state of Minnesota. As Rob mentioned, in 1990, we were asked by 3M to develop their first interactive video to provide safety training for contractors working on their chemical plants. We did, and by combining the visual power of video with computer-controlled pathing scenarios, we entered a new generation of training technology. This was before the widespread use of the internet, so we delivered the entire program to 3M sites on a new media called the laserdisc. When we demoed this first project for 3M executives, the power of interactivity to involve an audience on a deeper level than ever before was evident. The program was a success, and our contractor reps' safety training was released to 3M chemical plants nationwide. Rivertown Communications had started on a journey that would lead us to many innovations in technology-based training. Innovations that helped our customers solve their unique training problems. In 1992, before the widespread use of the internet, our Aid Association for Lutherans Thrivent Financial customer needed a way to deliver training to agents nationwide and track their progress. Rivertown developed what came to be known as a learning management system. This system was delivered on a CD-ROM and installed on the learner's local computer. Student progress data was stored on the user's computer, then uploaded to Thrivent's HR database on a periodic basis. Land O'Lakes, a leading food processor, has been donating food to hungry nations for years. In 2001, they asked Rivertown to produce a series of e-learning modules to educate their partners on food safety. Rivertown developed modules on food safety, proper food storage, and diagnosing foodborne illness, among others. To aid distribution worldwide, we produced the courses in multiple languages and delivered them on business card-sized CD-ROMs. Today, multilingual courseware accounts for well over half the programs we develop. In 2005, the Minnesota Department of Human Services asked us to develop a series of e-learning courses to meet the new federal accessibility requirements. These were the department's first accessible courses, and the first of over 60 accessible training projects that Rivertown eventually developed for DHS. These projects have helped make Minnesota a leader in accessible training delivery. Since that first course for the Minnesota DHS, we have developed accessible training for every Minnesota State Department. Because of our work producing accessible projects, we were invited to the White House to celebrate the anniversary of the signing of the Americans with Disability Act.
Rivertown was excellent at helping us scope the project and to develop the actual e-learning modules. They were particularly good at understanding and working with our accessibility requirements and brought keen insights and expertise into this area. Their pricing was fair, and they had a true concern for the quality of the product and the satisfaction of the client.
About the same time, Rivertown developed Compass Plus, a computerized dual-scale gap analysis tool for use with our e-learning system. Compass Plus helps organizations determine what training would most benefit employees. Our first Compass Plus customer was the Mayo Clinic, where it was used in conjunction with their leadership evaluation program. In 2006, Minneapolis-based Parsons Electric contracted with us to develop a 65-module e-learning system to train their field and office employees. To deliver this training and track learner progress, we created a custom learning management system. This tool included functionality to create training as well as deliver it. And we named this system the Inspire Learning Management System and trademarked Inspire LMS. Inspire is fully customizable, which means that we can meet the exact needs of our customers. Inspire is now helping to train users nationwide.
We at Parsons Electric have worked with Rivertown Communications on a robust online training program that documents our project delivery process and best practices. The content has received excellent feedback from the 180-plus learners who have taken our online courses, and our management team has seen definite improvements in how we deliver projects to our customers. For this, we are very grateful.
The success of this program led to similar contracts with Saks Electric, the nation's largest electrical subcontractor based in St. Louis, and EJ Electric based in Manhattan. Between them, we developed over 200 construction-related training modules.
One thing that I compliment Rivertown on was their diligence, working through, and efforts they put forth to get things done in a timely manner. It is well appreciated. So quality was very important for us, and it was also very important to Rivertown. It's been a pleasant experience, and that was very important to me.
The U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs needed help in educating medical professionals on how to evaluate post-traumatic stress disorder. In 2009, Rivertown successfully integrated video clips in training scenarios, and the VA's new e-learning course provided this critical training. In 2010, the Minnesota Department of Natural Resources started a program to encourage kids to get outside and discover nature. Rivertown helped with this. We worked with Tracy Maurer, a successful children's author, to create a website full of compelling content and imagery, and one that received positive national attention. In 2011, the Minnesota Historical Society came to us with an interesting challenge. They had a huge collection of historical audio tapes they were digitizing, but the method they were using was time-consuming and extremely expensive. We were able to design a system that allowed us to digitize their tapes and reduce their costs by 80%, while maintaining excellent quality control. These historic audio files are now available in digital form for everyone's use.
I was born in Hanoi, the capital of North Vietnam, on February 1970.
In 2013, Minnesota's Stearns County Environmental Services asked us to develop a 24-part food safety series to train the staff of over 500 restaurants, schools, and churches. A custom mobile dashboard let food safety inspectors view training compliance while in the field, and if necessary, assign remedial training to specific employees. Over a 3-year period, critical food safety violations were reduced by 2/3, from over 4,500 a year to under 1,500.
I have worked closely with Rivertown Communications on developing our online food safety training for our restaurants. Our experience with Rivertown has been very positive.
2017 found us working with Hazelden Betty Ford to help address the sexual abuse crisis on college campuses. We developed an e-learning series to educate incoming freshmen on the issue, and today this course is required on campuses nationwide. Animations can be used effectively to explain concepts in ways other medias just can't. One example of this is an animation from a training we completed for the Society of Vascular and Interventional Neurology, explaining how to determine the severity of a stroke. Showing the lack of facial muscle control would have been difficult had we used a live actor. Another use of an animation is to illustrate something difficult or dangerous to videotape. We created this animation to show how fast a trench collapse can occur in a program we produced for U.S. Department of Labor, OSHA. In 2019, we added motion tracking capabilities to our animation services. The elements for these animations were created by our graphic artists, then animated by our video producer using motion capture technology. Once the elements are created, the animations can be easily generated using this technology. These custom mascots became a popular part of the e-learning series that we created for a Fluent Seeds customer.
As a customer of Rivertown, they were flexible, respectful, and really wanted to meet the needs of both our customers and us. I would recommend Rivertown to any of my coworkers, and we do recommend them. Yeah, we're really happy with it. It felt good to be able to trust the company that we were working with. We really are grateful for the experience we had and look forward to ongoing work with Rivertown.
Sometimes innovation is driven by outside forces. When the COVID-19 pandemic hit in 2020, our Washington State customer needed to move the certification training for 70,000 childcare workers from the classroom to e-learning. Rivertown Communications developed a 30-hour e-learning series for them. To approximate the peer-to-peer and student-to-instructor communication common in the classroom, we developed an interactive discussion tool to be added to Washington State's Inspire learning platform. Many of the courses developed early on do not meet today's standards. To help course owners to reuse quality content, we're now updating these legacy courses to meet current accessibility standards, display well at higher resolutions and on mobile devices, and add alternate languages. These are just a few of the innovations we've developed in close partnership with our customers. Solutions shaped by real needs and real challenges. And we're not slowing down. On the near horizon, we're introducing a new generation of training services, including a major update to our Inspire Learning Management System. The new version features a cleaner, more intuitive navigation, a more powerful course creation tool, and a robust API that makes it easier than ever to connect learning progress with a client's HR systems. We're also expanding our partnership with Lodestar Learning, bringing their AI-enabled Lodestar development tool into our ecosystem, including a one-button upload that sends completed courses directly into Inspire LMS. And through our partnership with Cogno, Inspire customers will gain access to a growing library of more than 6,000 ready-to-use courses, making it easier to launch high-quality training faster than ever before. From our earliest days to what comes next, Rivertown continues to focus on one simple goal: helping organizations deliver training that truly works. If you're looking for fresh ideas and state-of-the-art practices for your critical training needs, we'd love to partner with you and together meet your training goals.
Thank you for taking time to learn a little bit more about Rivertown Communications and the evolution of the technical training industry. If we can help you bring your training to the next level, give us a call.